If you needed some de-influencing from the thousands of trends and products that you are constantly seeing being pushed at you from all sides, I have gathered a list of 10 things that I will not be purchasing in 2025. I'm a full-time content creator. I love fashion, beauty, products, good branding as much as the next person, but I am a very thoughtful consumer when it comes to what I want to bring into my life, and the amount of overconsumption that I am seeing on a daily basis genuinely scares me. Shein haul after Amazon haul after Target haul and organization for your various items, and it is exhausting. I saw 2 of my mutuals here on YouTube post videos like this, and I loved them. I think it's really important to de-influence others, especially as content creators, as influencers, to share that you don't need everything. I don't have everything. I don't want everything. And to think critically when it comes to consuming. It can be really hard to stay strong to your morals, to your values, to what you want and need in actuality when you're being inundated with all this information. So I thought I would try and help clear the noise by sharing things that I know for a fact I don't want, I'm not buying, and I also asked you guys over on Instagram for what you aren't buying or participating in, and I got some truly amazing answers. So first we'll hit my list, then we'll do yours, but thank you so much for participating. I'm so grateful to have such a smart and beautiful community online. Luxury beauty technology is something I will not be falling for again this year because I know from experience I will not use it every day or as it is recommended. LED face masks are so expensive. So many creators have them, and I've had it used at a facial before. I know that they do give you great results if you use them consistently, but it's that small print of the use it consistently 10 minutes every single day that I know I will not do because I have purchased a luxury beauty device, a new face, with the intention to use it every single day in order to get really snatched, high cheekbones, tighter skin, because when I had it done at a facial place, I really liked the way it made my skin look and feel, and I knew if I used it every day, the cost per use would go down. But when you don't use it, the cost per use is staying relatively high. Single-use beauty products are also something that I have avoided purchasing for a while, but seen pushed so heavily, like the packs of towels that were somehow rebranded from paper towels to face towels, and you're supposed to use them when you wash your face to avoid getting breakouts. And while I think there's a good intention behind it, I can't help but just think it is overconsumption and clutter and just so unnecessary. I use clean washcloths to dry off my face after washing it, and I don't break out. It works really well for me, and it is just something you throw in the wash at the end of the week, and you don't have to go out and purchase them. If you have access to a washing machine, of course. I know there are many instances when paper reusable things are just easier, but I think when it comes to the face specifically, they really targeted people's insecurity about bacteria and acne as opposed to just suggesting that everyone should be washing their pillowcases and their sheets and their makeup brushes more, things that they already own and have control over. It's like, no, we're going to give you a new solution that you've never heard of and that you have to spend money on every couple months. Serums that I think are going to fix all of my skincare problems and give me glass-looking skin. I do not need more serums. I have 2. I have one for hydrating when my skin is really dry and one for controlling oil production, and I know these 2 work for me. I don't really have more space in my skincare routine for another one, but it's always the serums that I'm like, oh, maybe that is the secret that I just need to unlock the skin that everyone else seems to have that I don't, but I think it's not possible. Lately, it has been this one from True Botanicals. I don't think I could even tell you what it does, but if I see one girl with like amazing skin saying it worked for her, I'm like, add to cart. I already have retinol and I don't even use it because I'm scared of it. So maybe like I should start there or start with the products that I have first, you know? It's crazy. Overnight blowout rods or tools are a huge pass for me. I've been seeing so many people use these. I'm sure you have too. And it is a very fun thing to watch, which is why I think it has gone so viral. But I think we're gonna see in the next few years who genuinely loves these products, who's using them every single day and relying on them to style their hair, and who just bought them because it was trendy and they wanted to make a video about it. And now all of those weird products are going into the landfill and they can't really be used for anything but this very specific hairstyle. If it can only do one hairstyle, it is not for me. It's just giving crimper or beach waver. It has only one use, and I hate single-use items so much. If it's not versatile, I just don't think it's gonna last. I don't plan on getting any manicures in 2025, which I know might sound crazy to you if you love getting your manicures, and I support you wholeheartedly, but I like a classic polish manicure, and it just doesn't last any longer when you pay someone to do it. And the few times last year where I decided to treat myself and get a manicure, I didn't like the job that they did, which I know is so nitpicky, but I just know how I like it. And I think I see a lot of people feel this way when they get their nails done, that like it is unpredictable. Sometimes they like it, sometimes they hate it. And if I am paying for a beauty service, which I love to do, I am not anti-beauty service, I just want to love it. I also feel like I'm earning $50 every time I paint my nails, so that's just a little girl math for you. You will also get better with time if you currently think you're just way too bad at it. Plus, using your non-dominant hand for small tasks is really good for your brain health. There are a lot of statistics about that, which is very interesting. So if you didn't know that, now you know. A new pair of rain boots. I have one pair of rain boots, and they are a very classic Chelsea boot style. They're black, they're from Everlane, they fit perfectly, they don't hurt my feet, and they are in great condition. I could get another pair that are maybe more colorful or trendy or from a designer brand because there are so many, but I know for a fact that I don't need to. They get the job done, they're practical, and I wear them every single time it rains for the 2 or 3 weeks out of the year that it does. And I know getting a second pair wouldn't make a lot of sense. It would kind of be like buying a pair of 6-inch heels. They're not gonna get worn a lot. I also have a black puffer with a hood on it that's like really lightweight that I wear every single time it rains, and they're just purely functional items. I also don't want to buy the color gray this year. I almost wore gray just because I thought it would be funny, but I have discovered that I just don't look that good in the color gray. There are many colors that I have been aware of that I don't look good in, like beige, light pink. It's just not exciting. I don't think it's that flattering, and it's boring. It's blah. Furniture that is broken or unfinished, and clothing that needs to be hemmed, altered, or taken in, because for some reason, I just think that I'm like Joanna Gaines. Like, I never end up doing it, and unless it is something so minor, like a hem on a pair of jeans, it's a no for me. I truly commend the girlies that are dyeing their clothes, that are sewing their clothes, but that is not me. I would rather spend a little bit more for a nice pair of vintage Levi's that someone else has taken the time to patch, or that were already perfect, and just call it a day. Tote bags and plastic standard bagoo bags. I don't know what it is about the standard bagoo. They are the perfect bag, perfect shopping bag. I have 4 of them. I love them. I use them. But why do I want more? I have 4. That is more than enough. More than I ever use really in one sitting. I typically take 2 with me to the grocery store, and that's kind of all that I could ever need. They're plastic. They're gonna last forever. But when they come out with the new patterns, I just want them, and I am talking some sense into myself that I do not need them. The patterns that I have are super cute, and the canvas tote bags that I have are also absolutely fine doing their job, and I do not need more until I destroy some of mine somehow. Not intentionally, but you know what I mean. Until they get worn out. I'm not gonna like burn all my tote bags. That would literally be insane. And the last thing I'm not purchasing in 2025 is new designer pieces. If I am buying anything designer this year, it is going to be secondhand. That is the only way to do it for me, and I've talked about that in my video on items I regret purchasing that were trendy, because I have done that and I regret it. So from here on out, I will only buy anything designer secondhand. Today's video is also sponsored by Squarespace. Whether you're just starting out or currently running a growing business, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform made for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. They have everything you need to create a professional-looking website, engage with your audience, grow clients, and so much more. They have thousands of customizable website templates that are completely adjustable to your needs and your design preferences. Squarespace's new design intelligence combines 2 decades of design expertise with cutting-edge AI technology, making it easier than ever to create a beautiful website that really stands out. Plus, if you're a creator looking to monetize your content, Squarespace has all the tools you need to earn recurring revenue by putting your content behind a paywall. Just set the price and choose whether to charge a one-time fee or a subscription for access. If you're interested, you can get a free trial at squarespace.com, and when you're ready to launch, use the code lindseyrem to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Now for a run through of things that you guys are not purchasing or participating in 2025. You guys came through with so many great suggestions. I honestly feel like I'm gonna take some of these on myself too, but I wanted to separate them just to give you guys your full moment. Different versions of makeup that I already own, in all caps. That is very real. I specifically love blushes, and I feel like that's kind of like my kryptonite, but a lot of people said lip products, tools to shave my face, like the peach fuzz on my cheeks. That is another one of those items that is disposable and truly such a small difference. I have definitely tried that. It just feels like just another task, another chore. Foundation, I feel like just concealer is fine. That is a great hack. I also do that. Anything from TikTok Shop. New bathing suits, I have more than enough. This is such a great point, especially living in California. I mean, how many bathing suits do you really need? I feel like you maybe need 2. One that you can wear, and then one that you can have be drying if you were swimming like every single day. Things that are cute but not comfy. Clothes from Urban Outfitters. A walking pad when walking outside is free. Yeah, extra features on dating apps. That is a hot take. A new water bottle, like a Stanley or a Walla, when my years-old Nalgene works fine. Clothing that are majority polyester. I think I honestly had that on my list, but I might have forgotten to say it. I also have been avoiding acrylics, especially acrylic knits. I think they just like matte with time. They really, really don't last, and it feels so sad to have to throw away clothing that you really liked, that you bought with the intention of keeping, but they just don't last because they were poorly made. Micro trends, clothing I'd only wear once, going out clothes, clothing I could sew myself. That's amazing. A Park sweatshirt. I feel like there are new, expensive, trendy sweatshirts every single week. It is so hard to keep up. And guys, they are all the same. They are all the same. Just buy a blank. They are all the same. Unfortunately, my camera keeps overheating. So that is it for this video. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I will see you with a new one very soon. Bye, guys.